Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Let me the time, you know. I put the camera on just to be sure that it's gonna film when I'm gonna begin. But let me the time to begin. It's enfant. Because you know, like 5 minutes ago I was like, cool, I have the time to film my reactions, you know, to this last episode. I want to discover it, that's the end of the season, that's the end of the show. Like it's gonna be insane, I'm so excited about it, that's gonna be so great. And I want to know how it's gonna end, I want to know things and all. And when I put the camera, you know, when I put the stuff, organize the stuff, I was like, it's the last time that you're doing that for the Expanse. You're gonna say goodbye to this show. And then I remembered all of my journey, you know, with this show, and if you are there since the beginning or just if you are there since some weeks, you know, with me, you know that I binge watched the 3 first seasons with you guys. You saw me falling in love with this show. Ooh. So much that I went to a Comic-Con only for the Expanse to be there for the premiere of the first episode of the season 4 or the season 5? Can't remember. The season 4, I think. I met some people into the cast. Shori, oh, you were so nice. I have a story, you know, with this show. I have something with this show, a real story with it. I really fall in love with it. And with this community also, I fall in love a lot with the Screaming Fire Hawks because you were so nice with me, so welcoming when I began the show to tell me information that I needed to know, to understand stuff with a lot of things, and you were so nice. And I was just beginning my channel also during that time, so to meet you, that was also something so good for me. So right there to say goodbye to this show, and maybe also to say goodbye to you, because I know that some of you, you know, the ones who are watching me for the Expanse, I know that a lot of you, you're not gonna stay for other shows, even if I wish that you could stay for other shows to have your comments, your reviews, your thoughts on other shows. But I know that some of you, I'm not gonna see you again, and it's making me sad. And yes, to leave this show, to leave... Oh... Really, just by putting my camera, by putting the stuff, organizing the stuff, I began to be sad and to be really melancholic and to be like, it's the end of an era. Not only of the show, not only of this story. Is it gonna be really the end of this story? I'm not even sure of that. I know that we can do other things, you know, with this universe. I know that we have other books, other stuff to convert, you know, into a show, into a movie, into something. I almost, you know, hope that at the end of this episode, you're gonna announce, you know, at the end with a black screen and things written in white, like, soon you're gonna have... You know, I want something like that. I saw that, okay, it's a long episode, thank you for that, for the final one, but we don't have any bonus content related to it, so in fact it's the regular episode with the bonus content switched together to make the final episode, but not even a bonus content. You know, I thought, I'm sorry, I have to speak, I thought that maybe the bonus content of the final episode, it would be a little story to open things for another show, another spin-off. No, no, we're not gonna have that. There is no bonus content related to this. I'm already stressed, you know, and sad because I'm gonna say goodbye to these characters because I want to be sure that they're gonna be alright, you know, at the end of this episode, that they're gonna be alive. Just that's gonna be great already. But also maybe we're gonna see, or we're gonna have clues about their futures, what it's gonna be for them. I really hope so, and I'm already stressed by that. But to be stressed also because it might be the last time that I'm gonna be into this universe of the fact that it's really the end of this show, the fact that I might be, you know, forced to say goodbye to you, to a lot of you guys who are just watching my videos for the Expanse. Really, I'm melancholic right now. I'm already sad and into that mood, like I did not say hi. No? After how many? That's a mess. I'm gonna be a mess. During this intro, during this review, I'm gonna be a mess. Not only emotionally, but also with my thoughts, with my things, with my... of course, you know me. I put a tissue right there. You know that I'm an emotional person. You know that. I told you that at multiple occasions, you know, I don't have little emotions. When I'm sad, I'm really sad. When I'm mad, I'm really mad. At least it's how I'm feeling it, you know. Sometimes you can see it because if it's something sad, you saw me really crying. But just know that when something is making me also mad, inside, I'm burning, you know, like, I don't know how to describe it in another way. So when I'm telling you that I'm melancholic and when you can see on my face that I'm a little sad and all, imagine that inside I'm devastated. Like, I'm already wondering what I'm gonna do with that situation, with saying goodbye to this show, with not speaking with some of you, with... You know, I have the poster of the show in my bedroom and I have just in front of this a gift that one of you sent me when I opened a PO box, you know, because of the Expanse. It's related to the Expanse, and I know that a lot of relationships that I created with some of you through this channel, it's in fact through the Expanse, you know, thanks to the Expanse. So really I'm coming back to you. Oh, if I'm beginning to cry during the intro, how it's gonna be during the review, like... Stop. I'm stressed, I'm melancholic, I'm sad, I'm excited, I'm worried, I'm... a lot of different emotions. This war needs to end. I think that we can end it. I think that with Drummer, who needs to have her revenge on Malco for Ashford, but also for herself, and also what she represents for the belt, what she can be for the belt, for the future. I can already imagine my two beautiful queens, you know, at the same table, okay, arguing with each other a lot of times, but also finding ways to live with each other. I think that we can resolve this situation, but how? Like by killing Malco? I'm not sure that it can be that, and it means that Philip, what is gonna happen to Philip? I'm tired, you know, because you saw me having hope for the kid a lot of time, and you saw me also losing hope and slapping myself because they continued, you know, the writers to create scenes for me to continue to have hope on the kid, and I don't want to fall into that trap again. But right there, it's a final episode. Just know that I still have hope, okay? Like, maybe he can't switch, but maybe he can help, like... I'm worried also because the Proto is doing stuff and... Since seasons now, we're not looking at it, keeping an eye on it, like... It's gonna come back to slap your face at the end, you'll see. I'm worried of that, you know, of maybe all of them dying at the end, and that's why it's the end of the show. Alden and Naomi, they're gonna stay together. Can we see their future? I want to see Naomi being at peace, finally. having a moment to rest. Finally, she deserves that so much. I want to see her then with her. You know, like the two of them cuddling, hugging each other at the end. Innocent Draper. I'm not so sure that it can happen, you know, a real relationship between these two, but can you confirm that something happened? I would be okay if you're not confirming it. Really, I'm okay with a maybe. Maybe it happened, it's already great. They are my two favorite characters, so of course I want to see also how it's gonna end for them. Chris Wren, during the bonus content about her, we saw that her health was not good. During the last episode, you confirmed it. Can you not kill her during this episode? I don't want her to die during this war or after that. Don't show me that. I don't want to see that. It's gonna destroy me if you're showing me that. What is gonna happen on that planet with that little boy and his eyes, his blue eyes now, like, it's not him right there into that body. Kara, what you did, it's not good. And what are gonna be the consequences of that? And the strange dogs, you know, are we gonna have a little, the beginning of an explanation about them and how they can do that? I'm telling you that I want to see that for this and these characters, that I want to see that and that. I'm telling you that, but at the same time, I don't have expectations, which is weird, you know. I trust these writers so much that I know that I'm gonna love what they're gonna offer me, even if it's not what I wanted, even if it's bad things happening, I know that I'm gonna love it. So I don't have expectations, because expectations for me, it's really when you want something for sure and you don't want anything else but that. No, me, I want things which could be great, you know, like why not seeing that? But if we don't see it, I'm okay also with it, because I know that what I'm gonna see, I'm gonna be pleased by it. Pleased, maybe not if it's bad stuff, but I'm gonna love it. And that video on Patreon, I can already tell you that you're gonna have the full reaction part for it. So with a long intro and surely a long review, that video is gonna be so long, guys, on Patreon. And I'm not even sorry for it. I already need to use my tissue, like, intro. Okay, it's gonna happen, it's gonna be great, it's gonna happen, it's gonna be great, it's gonna happen, it's gonna be great. You know that it's gonna be great, that you're gonna love it. You know it. Why are you in stress? You know that it's gonna be good. And that's gonna be the end. Really, that's the two mojos, you know, the two moods inside of me right now that you just saw. I'm in stress. Don't be in stress. It's gonna be good. Be excited. That's the end. three moods. I'm trying to make them quiet, you know, before beginning this episode. Why? Shut the fuck up. Again, I'm speaking to these voices, because just right now, the voices saying that's the end just told me, remember the count. Shut the fuck up! Why are you saying that to me right now, like a reminder of the beginning of all of that? Something that maybe you don't want to know, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm thinking about that first episode of the first season each time that I'm working on each videos that I'm posting on my channel. Not only the videos about the Expanse, but really each videos, because the example, you know, that I kept for the pictures that you are seeing for each videos, you know, the miniature, the thing, I kept an example, you know, to just have the good elements to put them at the right place. I saved the example of that when I made the picture of the first episode of the first season of The Expanse. Okay, we're gonna go. don't have the choice. Like usually, if you want to have my Patreon on which you can support me. Like I said, I'm gonna put the full reaction part for this episode. It's the best way to support me, and that's why I'm making you these advantages. That's why you have the episodes earlier, that's why you have them with an extended off reaction part. You can join us right now, you know, and maybe you can rewatch that season for sure. Maybe the last one also. I had already my Patreon for the last one. It's the best way to support me. Maybe also if you appreciated all of this binge watching, you can say hi, you know, because of that, even if it's just for 1 month, it's gonna be already great. And don't worry if you can't, you can still support me right now on YouTube by subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, that kind of stuff. Even more for this final season and this final episode, because for this final episode, we can all see that Amazon and YouTube, there is a conflict right there. YouTube is really shadowing the Amazon videos. Okay, let's go. No bonus content really. I really thought that we would have maybe, you know, an epilogue or maybe an opening for a new show, a new season. New movie. Let's go, guys! Are we ready for that? Am I ready for that? I'm pretty sure that I'm not, but I'm also pretty sure that I can never be ready enough for that episode, for that time. Just so you know, I just clicked, but I'm not ready at all.
The dog's fixed him.
No.
Dogs? What are you talking about?
Where's
Kara. It's not
I
him.
want a hug too.
Get out! Where the hell are you? Get out of here!
It's not! Baby,
It's not Kara. No! But it's calling you daddy because it has your memories.
Kara! Keep talking, we're almost there! We're gonna find you!
But you're letting.
Sam, the soldiers are coming. We have to go. We have to go. Come on. It's okay. If I die, the dogs will fix me.
What? What?
UN, MCRN fleets will take on those. This group consists primarily of tenders and supply vessels, with a smaller gunship vessel.
We will do what needs to be done.
I like it. This time Inaros is going to have to stand and fight, and we're going to put an end to it once and for all.
You are too sure of yourselves.
The Free Navy will cruise through the mission.
But you
which is
can't
why we have
do
Plan
that
B.
because the rings are
While
not
the
gonna.
fleet moves into position to engage the Free Navy,
All of them.
the Rossi will be on a hard burn to get here.
To sort what?
The ring station. You're going to capture Marco's railguns.
Those guns have shredded half a dozen MCRN
You want
gunships
to
in a
go
matter
for
of
the-
seconds.
We've come up with a way to distract those guns and make ourselves a much harder target.
How?
We'll get to that in a minute.
It's quite ingenious, actually. We'll make a belt of drum.
Thank you.
While the Rossi Mountain
Can I say that it's too risky?
in comma rays, the assault team will land on the surface of the ring station under the minimum firing limit of the rail.
It's too risky because of the plan, but also because you're doing that
Them to surrender.
And if any
near
Free
to the
Navy ships
ring.
You're such a fucking optimist. It's a miracle you've lived this long.
He's gonna stay alive. And that's the last time that we're gonna see this opening credit. I can live with that. Or maybe not.
Even though he never admitted, he needs you. And we all need to be able to count on you.
Philip, you know all of what they did, and we know that you don't approve it.
You're expecting something more from Duarte?
Well, you would know how much
That was
surprise.
no passing through the ring. No.
That thing can really hold all this?
Oh yeah.
J'ai peur.
You know, a lot of Martians still consider the Rossinante a stolen ship. They insist on calling it the Tachi.
No.
So for now, it's crazy.
You tell people that the ship wasn't stolen, it was just smart. And we're looking for people worthy enough to fly it.
You're talking about Alex, about the beginning
When
of
we're
the
done
ship,
with this
the
business, I'm
Rossi.
going to tell that story a lot. The juice injectors in ops haven't been flushed and reset for a while. I know a visual check's standard, but considering
I can take care of that.
Do you remember the first time you called me boss?
No?
It was halfway through my first run on the cam. You've been there longer, I thought you were fucking with me.
You were the boss.
Now you're gonna
Yeah.
talk about that.
After a while, meant more than that. Marissa calls you boss now. I think she means it in the same way.
Cheese? Oh no no no. No, we need you to be okay, girl. 5 years?
Been a while since any of us had a home-cooked meal. I thought I'd give it a try.
You
What do we have
prepared
here? Textured
a
mushrooms
family
after
dinner?
carne?
She's trying to wash the blood off her hands. That's what I wanted for Philip. And I didn't want to give her a chance.
Glad you did.
You
I'm
really
going
gave
down
up
to
on
the
him.
ring station with the ground assault.
Ship can't go into battle without a mechanic.
Ship's got one. I'm gonna give myself all for a call, it's fine. Better reason than most. I just prefer to be looking at the guy who's gonna punch my ticket straight in the fucking eye.
You're gonna be careful.
You know, for someone who says they don't want to be a hero, you sure end up being one a lot.
You will nice a lot of times.
This is good.
Not too much salt?
You gave us that. You gave us a family dinner into the Rosinante. I want to hug you, and at the same time, I hate you for that. You're listening to poetry now? You're really a queen. That was our way to prepare for the fight. No suicidal things, drummer, no. I'm gonna sacrifice myself, things like that. No.
Frigate is the main threat. If we kill it first, we can make the rest surrender or run.
Oh, we're not letting the freighter out. We cannot kill Marco ourselves. Captain's a dick with his heels.
A true pirate. My queen is on a battleship right now, close to the fight.
We're in a forward position. I feel much better if our Secretary General was safer in the rear guard. I'm
No.
sure.
We need to be close enough to maintain real-time communication.
What I just said about the fact
If
that
such
she is
orders
in.
need
Disappointing that more others didn't rally to the cause, especially after all you did for them on series.
what we did was too little and too late.
Let's begin, let's begin, let's begin, let's begin. Okay, and let's be focused.
Freighter's breaking up.
Shine. All ships, this is Drummer. Whoever is targeting freighter, disengage. Concentrate all fire on the frigate.
The pedal's hurt. We're falling back. Must have damaged the reactor.
The other ships aren't falling back to protect it.
Yes, there is something wrong. There is no one on it?
Even returning fire.
It's an empty ship.
I don't think Marco and Norris is on that ship.
Captain, all ships are full. No one is firing at the freighter.
It isn't a freight.
Transformed it on something which is gonna. No? Oh no! No way! Done it!
Out mental way. Fire!
They've got you. They've got you by surprise. C'est un cheval de Troie, bordel de merde.